or dangerous version, gas line breaks. We are seeing those fires. The likelihood is that those are from gas lines that have ruptured and started fires. That happened very significantly during two big earthquakes that this area and Northern California experienced. The Northridge earthquake was a 6.7. To put in perspective how big this is, Northridge was a 6.7. It showed the collapse of a freeway. There were deaths, many deaths in that particular earthquake because it was in a very populated area, and you did see fires there. Also, Loma Prieta in 1989 that happened in Northern California, the San Francisco Bay Area. Everyone who's ever seen video of an earthquake usually sees the picture of the Bay Bridge, some of it fallen in, but there were significant fires along the marina where gas lines were broken, and one after the other, things were catching on fire. It was devastating. There you're seeing again, that is from the very moment I was sitting there when it happened, when the earthquake occurred, while there are thousands of fans, tens of thousands of fans inside Dodger Stadium. The way that Angelenos dealt with this, because it was certainly a lot less, a lot smaller, the feeling of it here, than the 7.1 at the epicenter. We're talking somewhere probably in the 4s. So people reacted to it basically by acknowledging it and then laughing about it. And the Dodgers, by the way, just kept playing the game. I mean, these are events that people feel here every now and then, but this is significant, and I don't want to make light of what is.
Right, so right now, let's go back to the USGS website. So there was just a quake at 11. This is the whole fault right here. It ruptured in two places. One going this way, and going this way. So this is one fault. The second, so this is one rupture. Two different spots. So this is where the epicenter is. See? Right here. And they're still not mentioning how deep or shallow it was. 17 kilometers northeast of Ridgecrest. And there's still large aftershocks occurring right now in California. Just continuing. This is really bad. He's look at all these rock falls. Ben is doing a live video right now.
What you're really worried about is, are we going to trigger something outside of this region?
Right.
You know.
Is there
What you're really worried about is, are we going to trigger something outside of this region?
right?
Probably not. Okay.
Why?
Because we're too far away. The ability to trigger another earthquake is very spatially defined. So the most likely place to trigger it is at the same on the same fault. As you go away with distance, it becomes much less likely.
How far is that from the San Andreas? It's quite a way.
Quite a ways. It's not even on that figure. It's over 100 miles to the San Andreas from this location.
And the Garlock?
The Garlock Fault is a lot closer.
Yeah.
And the Garlock Fault is another long fault. If we were going to be triggering something really big, the Garlock might be a source for it. This is sort of like when landers happened near the San Andreas, and we said, oh, if we're going to trigger, there's only the San Andreas around. Of course, it didn't happen, but it was a possibility, a low probability possibility. The Garlock, luckily, really runs through some of the most isolated parts of California.